Hey, good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. It's Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone's doing great today. And let's see what's going on. I've got the Barbieri Tarot. Let's see what we need to know today. What do we need to know? I've been sitting here shuffling for a bit, kind of like just getting my thoughts together. Tell me what we need to know today. Current situation, Four of Pentacles, influence, Eight of Wands, future influence, Nine of Swords, unexpected here, Six of Swords, challenge, Queen of Swords, strength, Queen of Cups. Where does this lead? Page of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the World. I kind of like that advice. King of Swords, King of Cups at the bottom right there. We got both the King of Swords and Cups. We got the Queen of Swords and Cups, and the Queens are in our challenge and strength, and the Kings are showing up here. I'm almost wondering if this is. I almost feel like the King of Swords is going to be like facing that challenge, and I think. Well, I'm going to read it because I don't. I mean, I feel like that King of Swords is not necessarily a person, but something like you're holding on to. It's the Four of Pentacles here. It's an energy of it. I don't even want to say easygoingness, but it's about something like that you deeply care about, and taking control of that. And you're holding on to that with the Four of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands is, to me, this could be a message coming in. Okay, so like this Eight of Wands can be a move, it can be a message, either or travel. We're not getting any. Well, Six of Swords, that can be travel and move as well. But the most important thing though with both of these is like that movement. So let's look at the Eight of Wands, because there's something that's putting you into this kind of the Four of Pentacles can be hard because if you're holding on to something, sometimes you don't have any room for anything else. And I feel like you might be doing that. Let's take a look at the Eight of Wands. What is the Eight of Wands, please? Ten of Cups, Hierophant, and Page of Swords. So there's going to be some kind of realization about. So this Nine of Cups is like reaching your, it's about your desires, your happiness, your goals. The Hierophant is committing to those. And the Page of Swords is about working hard. I feel like you're going to get some kind of message regarding something that's really important to you, that you are. I feel like it's a beginning of something where you're really going to commit to something and really stick to it. And I think that's actually what the Four of Pentacles is. And let's take a look at that. What is the Four of Pentacles in the current situation? Four of Swords, Temperance, and Nine of Swords. There's a part of you with this Four of Pentacles, and I would be really careful, because it's the Four of Swords, Temperance, Nine of Swords. Like, I know it could be understanding that something that you've had to heal over. Maybe it's an emotional thing with that Temperance there, and the Nine of Swords is the anxiety. I think you might be realizing that whatever this is that's coming in is bringing anxiety into your life, and I think that you understand that you're kind of holding on to that. Let's take a look at this Nine of Swords in the future, because that's what I feel like is happening. And I feel like this is the surprising point, that you are going to move away from that crap. What is the Nine of Swords, please? Okay, Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Lovers. There's something like the Ten of Pentacles. I could be like a job or money, but you're turning your back on it, and you are starting a partnership here. Um, but it's a little bit stressful because you're walking towards a new partner, and that doesn't necessarily mean love. It could be work partner because it's the Ten of Pentacles. Um, but I feel like you're struggling. No, you're struggling with this. Sorry, I was not reading it right. Do you walk away from something that's stable and into something that's not so much? Because I feel like this is like it's a choice though too, um, and you're making a choice here, and it does have you anxious, and it is very much about money or home, the Ten of Pentacles, and you're looking at walking away from something. Maybe it's a job, maybe it's employment, and it's getting you a little bit stressed out. Um, and it might not even be the walking away that's getting you stressed out. It could be just that situation because you know you need to move. So the Six of Swords comes in unexpectedly. So what's that? Like what are we doing here? Six of Swords, please. What is the Six of Swords? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Yeah, Five of Cups, Three of Cups, Three of Swords. You're I feel like you're done. Like you're done. There's another disappointment, and it has to do with people around you. But whatever it is, it's just like I'm done. I'm done with this. Five of Cups and the Three of Swords. I need to move away from being disappointed and unhappy constantly. The Three of Cups there is a little bit a hard piece, right, to do. Getting some thunder going on here. So I think that does come as a surprise because you're realizing I just need to get away. It's like that's the way I feel like I just need to get away. We have the Queen of Swords in your strength or challenge, and the Queen of Cups is in your strength. Now I think the Queen of Swords being in your challenge is the challenge to be focused and to be logical and reasonable because there is a feeling of, there's some kind of feeling here, a feeling like emotion where you're might not be using your best logic here. And Queen of Swords is all about logic, right? She's all about intellect, planning, having that um, blinders on, doing what you need to do. So there's something here where you need to be a little bit more serious and straight up, and it's a challenge. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. King of Wands, Justice, and the Magician. Yeah, I mean, what you have to realize, I feel like there could be something that kind of strikes you as something is not happening. That's right. There's something here now. I feel like the challenge is yes, someone's not being 100% honest. To be honest with you, that's what I'm seeing. And it has something to do with the King of Wands. So it doesn't have to be a male, but definitely someone that maybe can talk the talk, and get you all wound up. But there's something really wrong here. And I think you realize that, but you're still struggling moving away from it. It's the struggle is literally making those plans. The challenge. Like, I got to do this. And it's just laying it down because your strength is the Queen of Cups, which is kind of like an opposite energy in the sense that you need to do what you love and you have love in your heart and you really feel good about whatever it is you're turning to. And actually, it's really good energies here. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups. God, that Justice is popping up all over the place. Four of Cups, and there's that King of Wands. And maybe the King of Wands is getting in your way here. But this is the strength. And I think it comes from, I think you realizing, I think there's two things here. If you really want to get your dreams, the Four of Cups, you've got to take those blinders off. You know, you've got to, Queen of Swords, you've got to use that. But there is something about heading towards something that's really important to you. The Queen, I think of the King here is different, honestly, because I do. But I feel like it's that you do have that. I mean, it could be like just having that energy, having that will, having that, I really want to do this. But again, that Queen of Swords being in your challenge is just saying you really need to, you know, be straight. Let's look at the Page of Pentacles here. So tell me about this Page of Pentacles. To me, this is hard work. Like, this is you focusing. And it goes to the Three of Pentacles. And I feel like there is something that is coming to a natural end. And it is something to do financially, I think, with all these. Well, there's not a ton of pentacles, but I do. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles here. Because we got Page, Three, World. Page Pentacles, Three of Pentacles in the World. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. Page of Wands, Seven of Cups, and Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is you working on, there's something that you really want to do, jump into, but you know you have choices on how to do that. And I feel like this is you working on, you know, taking that back so that you can make your own choices. It's hard work. And I feel like even with this Seven of Pentacles, it's hard work. We've got two sevens here. And so I just do feel like that. Like, it's just really hard work. That this seven is, I'm not seeing it as taking something back. I feel like it's just going to be a struggle. And you're going to have to really focus for a while. But part of the struggle is to coming up with that decision. But I think this Page of Pentacles is once you start moving forward and you take advantage of the choices that you have in doing so, then that work starts and you need to work. The Three of Pentacles here now, you know how I feel about this three. Like, she's kind of got her eye, like, you know, really ultra focused. And the three normally with the Rider Whites is about, you know, collaboration, that type of thing. Tell me more about this Three of Pentacles. What is this Three of Pentacles? Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Temperance. I feel like this is you staying focused. And not collaboration. It could be, but I don't think so. The Nine of Pentacles is independence. I do feel like there's an energy, though, coming in, and it's a wand energy. And I think, and now we've had the Temperance come up and the Justice come up a couple different times. Justice has come up like 3 times. Temperance has come up at least twice. And those are all balance. So there's something here that you'll need to definitely balance out in your life or in this situation, whether it's, and it seems like it's everything. Temperance is about balanced emotions, and, you know, the Justice is about, you know, just balance in general. You're balanced on your more physical plane. And we've got these two opposite strengths and challenge with the Queen of Swords and Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups. And then we've got the King of Cups and the King of Swords. There's just definitely something where you're going to need to put your passion, well, not passion, your love into something and really use that intellect to move forward, because your strength is you already love this or really care about this. I feel like it's really important to you. I feel like for some of you, it could be like leaving a job, leaving a bad situation in general, leaving a bad idea, you know, behind, and really moving forward into something. And I feel like there is going to be help here. I do. But here's that world. So something is definitely coming to an end here. And it could feel like, okay, now I know what I'm going to do is the type of ending we could be here. Like you said, like I say, a lot of times the world is like a graduation or, you know, leading to one part of your life to another, like going from in a relationship from boyfriend to girlfriend to marriage, or from school to work, or, you know, that kind of thing. Um, Leveling up. Um, what is the world here? Tell me about the world. We need to know. Hierophants, Eight of Cups, Page of Cups. You are definitely going to go towards what you want, what you love. The Hierophant, committing to, yeah, you're committing to walking away from something that you just know is not serving you. And this is that journey. So once that world hits, you're able to free yourself. And I feel like there is something that will come in that will help you with that, with the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is not only just can be a message, but it also can be a gift. And it could be just a gift and realization, or a divine intervention almost too, like, I don't know, something, you know, something comes in that helps you to move away from this. You're committing yourself to moving away from something that no longer serves you. And to do so, you may need some help, right? If it's a job, you may need money, and you get money somehow. Maybe it's some kind of, you know, I don't know, lawsuit. I've seen the justice come up, but there's something that is going to be made right. And I feel like this Page of Cups is like that. Yep, this is right, because now I have this gift, and I wouldn't have gotten this if it wasn't the right thing to do. So I really do believe that. So our channel, or our advice, is the King of Swords. So it is taking control of, oh my gosh, my contacts keeps moving around. Taking control of, you know, the the intellectual stance, like putting things into line, making things like go the way you want them to go. Okay, I want to do XYZ. I'm going to put this down. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make the plans, and I'm going to stick to it. And I think that's the huge thing here, is once you make that decision, which I think happens right in here with that, it's going to be hard with that Nine of Swords. But once the Six of Swords kicks in and you realize this is exactly what I need to do, then, you know, put your all into it, you know, really do it. Like, put your intellect into it, and control, like, don't give up. Don't give up. And this goes on from whatever was the reading yesterday as well. By the way, we have the Temperance sitting right there too. But it's coming to a good conclusion here, because I think what you start after this world is going to be something really, really important. So there you have your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Have a beautiful day.